Hi, so my name is Jenna Swanson, and my lesson is a third grade lesson introducing synonyms. And here's my standard, our core standard, and then my ISTE standard. And so then I would start off the lesson by doing a little prior knowledge activity, and I would read the question and then read the list of words aloud, have the class read them together. And then I would give time for students to look at the words and read over them, or even turn to a shoulder partner to kind of discuss. And then I created a student card for this too, and I would send it out as a poll to them to use as like the create version of the poll, and then I would ask them to use the pen tool to make annotations and kind of draw or move the words around into categories that they think about, words that have in common, and kind of see if they come up with synonyms or if not. And so then after that, I would have us read the learning objective together so they know what the goal of this lesson is and what they should be able to do by the end of it. And then after that, I would just introduce synonyms, tell them synonyms are words that mean the same, and give them an example, like I have in this picture here, that synonyms for small are like meager, petite, tiny, and mature. And also tell them that, if you're having trouble thinking of synonyms, you can use a thesaurus. That's always a good resource. Next, I chose to use the spotlight tool to cover up everything else I have texted so that they can just see the word shiny. And so I would read that aloud and ask students to think about the word shiny and kind of close their eyes, imagine what it looks like, and then think of other words they could use to describe something shiny without using that word. And so after about 30 seconds of that or so, I would pull the spotlight tool like this and show everything I have typed. And so on the star, I have synonyms for the word shiny. And then after that, I would go to my next slide and read the word aloud, which is happy, and I provided a visual for this so students can kind of see what we're describing as being happy and can think of synonyms for it. And for this slide, I would invite students to come up to the board and to write on the board synonyms for the word happy. And then after 3, 4, 5 students have done so, I would move the spotlight back, or just get rid of it, and then reveal the list of synonyms that I came up with. And I also would allow them to use, a thesaurus if they're having trouble coming up with some. So then after going through all this, I would do the assessment piece, and so I have this set up that I want them to create their own definition of what a synonym is, and so they would just synonym is, and they would just type that up there in that box. And then below that, I have this list of words along here in these 3 circles, and I would ask that they drag the words that mean the same into a circle. So synonyms go in each circle, and that would be my assessment piece. I would send this out as a poll through the create thing again, and give them, time to work on this, and then send it back into me once they've done so. And that would be my lesson.